But do you know something? Do you know, like, because I'm still very new to this, I still fall for that. Like, when people were sending messages to my inbox, I thought they were for me. So they're like, "Hey man, I seen your videos. They're really cool. Do you mind checking out mine?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna check this guy out."
Oh,
I was like,
yeah,
I know.
I had a video, and I don't have it anymore. But it was an informational video. I believe I have one up. It was just text on the screen saying, "You can follow me on Twitter here. I have a Facebook page," which I still do, which no one cares about. You know, it was basically giving information to my few subscribers at the time. Guy leaves me a comment, "Hey, awesome gameplay. I really dug it. Could you come over to my channel and, you know, see what you like about mine?"
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, you really liked the gameplay in that video where there was none? It was a blue background.
So then he kind of gave himself away straight away.
He gave himself away, and sure enough. And what gets me is, sure enough, I go to his channel, and this is going to sound very posh of me to say,
Nice.
but it was a kid with a video camera facing his TV.
Oh wow! I'm not sure if people, like, maybe like in, well, I'd say old days, but like a while ago that would probably have been common, because not everyone would have had.
That Dazzle would have been fine back in COD 4.
Yeah, a lot of people had a Dazzle back then. I think I still do have a Dazzle actually.
Oh, giveaway.
Someone can have it if they want. There's no software with it, but
There's no software with your Dazzle. Well, what do they have to do to get that Dazzle? I'm assuming that right now, if they leave a comment on this video right now saying they want the Dazzle, a random number generator will pick a person and they could possibly win a Dazzle.
Honestly, they can have it if they want. It's sitting there, it's doing nothing. The last time I checked, it pretty much worked. I think it's working. Yeah, it's there. If anyone wants it, they can have it. It's no skin off my nose.
So, working Dazzle, if you can come and get it, you can have it?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you can have it.
This is what the international chat is all about right here, and that's interacting with you, the viewers, right now. Leave a comment if you want a Dazzle. You could possibly have a Dazzle.
I don't want to seem like I'm being over. I don't want to seem like I'm being over generous. Like, it's literally like it's gathering dust in my press. You would be doing me a favor taking it off my hand.
Gathering dust. This is a good piece of equipment. Not only can it record your gameplay in 480, but it can even capture dust. This is an amazing piece of technology. All you have to do is leave a comment, and you could have a Dazzle.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no problem. You'd be doing me a favor, I promise. I just want to get rid of it.
Listen to how modest you are. This is why you're gonna go far in YouTube. I know it.
Well, even if, like, okay, we can like reel it back. Like, I don't really mind if I would like to gain a bigger audience so I could entertain more people. But it's not like my sole purpose on YouTube is I have to get my channel as big as possible. I have to get partnered. I want money. Like, that's really not my goal. I think a lot of people.
I did a video on this. People who want to get all these subs and make money and get partnered, it's like, you don't realize how many subs and views it takes to actually make a living off of this.
Oh, I've seen that. You need like 1,000 per day, roughly, in or around, like, or 1 million views a month, wasn't it?
You need 1 million views a month.
Yeah, that's
the normal
ridiculous.
CPM is $2. If you start at Machinima, it's $2 on your channel. You need 1 million CPMable views a month to make $2,000 a month.
Yeah, and that's like probably, like, if you think about it as well, okay? Say that you got to a stage where you do have a big fan base, and then you need to be thinking in terms of, okay, I need to get 1 million views a month. What happens is, well, what I've seen happening is, and this happened with Wings of Redemption, and I actually let him know in the comments that this is what was happening to him, is that because he's trying to pump out 3 videos a day, okay, you can say what you want about Wings, but because he's trying to pump out 3 videos a day, the standard of his video has gone down so much.
Oh yeah, it's all about quantity now instead of quality.
Oh, exactly. And I remember that actually he did actually reply to me, in fairness to him. What happened was he was posting on Twitter, and he was like, I have this 5-minute gameplay, I don't really know what to talk about, does anyone have any ideas? And lots of people were throwing ideas at him for about 2 hours. And then he kind of put up this video of, I think it was called The Scariest Thing That Ever Happened to Me. And it was really just kind of like a half kind of arse, lackluster attempt, just making a video for the sake of making a video. And I posted in the comment section, I never thought he'd reply, but I posted in the comment section, Wings, in comparison to your other videos, this is really poor, and in my opinion, it was just done for making money. And he kind of replied back going, oh, I told the story perfectly, what more do you want from me? Of course, when he done that, then I had to deal with all his fanboys, like literally my inbox flooded. And I was just like, oh shit. So like, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Like, you want to interact with your, well, favorite YouTubers, quote unquote, but if they take a disliking to you or decide they want to like direct hate towards you, you've no chance.
Oh yeah, I've been on the receiving end of both. I've been on the receiving end of the hate of obviously Jesus, and I've had his fanboys try to attack my channel. But obviously, as you very well know, I've been on the receiving end, the liking of bigger channels. And it really is all these floods of tweens and children. They literally follow wherever their favorite Messiah YouTuber goes. And if a YouTuber says, I really like this game, everyone's like, oh, this is the greatest game of all time. I hate this game. It's like, oh my God, think for yourselves.
Actually, and you know something, and this is where I draw the line, and I consider it bullying. And I hate to use the same guy again, but I'm only using it because it's the example I can remember. But it was with Wings of Redemption, and he had a disagreement with this guy. He invited him into his party to play, say, just for example, Black Ops. I'm not sure what game it was. And the kid wasn't listening. He was just like rushing spawns or whatever, having fun. Like, if you got into a game with your favorite commentator, wouldn't you want to have fun? So anyway, Wings kicks him from the party, and they have a bit of a disagreement. And the guy goes, Wings, if you don't stop being such a dick, I'm going to tell Machinima that you were in breach of your contract. It doesn't matter. They were just having a bit of a bitch fit, like whatever. It didn't matter. And then what Wings done, what I really, really hated, was he posted the guy's Facebook link to his Twitter page for everyone to see. So then this poor kid just got shit tons.
It's like,
I was like,
Wings. I mean,
yeah, I was like, what age are you, man? You're fighting with a 17-year-old kid.
You're the older person. You're held to the higher standard. You're expected to be on good behavior. Yes, there are trolls and there are stupid idiots that come that comes with the territory, but you're expected to hold to a higher standard.
I just thought it was bullying, to be honest. I understand fighting trolls, but that's bullying. That's kind of weird. So I don't know.
That is the exact same reason I no longer follow Wings anymore.
Yeah, and I know we're using Wings a lot, but he is just like an example of the wider what goes on,
the hate or how he can treat people so badly.
Yeah, and it's not just him. I think that's important. We need to get out. It's not just him. We're just using him as an example.
But that's the double-edged sword. When you're a big channel, people use you as an example for good and for bad. When we talk about shady tactics and getting views, who comes up? Who's the biggest example? White Boy 7th Street, Woody's gamertag.
yeah, I remember that in your last vid.
Forget that there is another video game channel. There's quite a few big video game channels, but there's a video game channel that was kind of mostly COD based, not so much anymore, who has over 1 million subs that people genuinely like him and they don't have an ill word to say about him, and his name is CNanners.
Yeah, the CNanners, he comes across as such a nice guy.
Exactly, people love him. People adore CNanners. Same with Syndicate. People adore Syndicate. They like him.
Yep, that's true. And do you know something, actually? On YouTube especially, where you're trying to grab attention, it's probably a good thing to be really, really liked or really, really disliked. I can guarantee you, for every person that likes Jay Nasty, there's 5 people that hate him.
Oh yeah.
But there's nothing worse than probably being a YouTube channel that when people look at you, they just go, meh.
Right. Well, in my opinion,
it's probably good to be.
Yeah, it's good to be off the radar in some cases, but I think hate will get you just as much as attention as being a nice guy. But at the same time, I think in the long run, if you want to sustain growth of your channel and last, the typical shelf life of a channel is 5-6 years. So if you want to last 5-6 years, you're probably not going to get by doing that with hating people, because eventually the people that are like, haha, he's trolling this guy, or haha, he's being mean to this guy, or look how, and all of a sudden the day he does it to you, it's not so funny anymore, and you're like, fuck him, I hate him too. You start people away.
The hater well will dry up eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah, whereas if you're a nice guy, you seem to kind of attract more people to you.
What's the old you'll attract more flies with honey than with vinegar.
Oh, then I heard another thing, you can also attract more flies with shit.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I think I got that out of what's it called, that program? Shit. Oh, I'm going blank. That's going to annoy me. The Big Bang Theory, that's it.
I can't mention that part on this commentary. No.
That's okay. Blatantly copywriting The Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
That's okay.
That's another thing. That's why I was offered a partnership once so far.
Yeah?
And I turned it down because, one, it wouldn't have paid off. And 2, it's because the restrictions. I like being able to post whatever I want, when I want. If I want to put a certain song on my video, I can do that.
Yeah.
Once you have
And
a partnership, there's only so much you can do. I can use the D1 Aquavibe music if I ever got a partnership, because D1 was nice enough to let me use it. You know, agreement. We have a standing thing going. But
that's good.
If I want to do actual lyrical content music from, say, I don't know who's very famous, Lady Gaga or Justin Bieber or something like that, I can't do it partner.
And I think actually, especially the way that YouTube is going lately, there's an awful lot of maybe startup networks that can or cannot partner people. And this is actually a point I wanted to get across to you when we were going to have this chat. I've seen a few people, and they'd be a small bit bigger than me, and I'm a small channel, they're not like that much bigger than me, and they're posting up on Twitter that, oh, I got partnered. And then you're kind of, oh, I'm really happy for that person, and you see who they get partnered with. And then you're kind of like, oh, okay, so then you click onto the partner, and you see, well, the guy that is getting partnered is actually bigger than the partner himself.
Yeah, there was this one partnership, and I forget what they're called. They're like RGXBB, whatever, some initial partnership. And I wasn't looking into them to get partnered, but I went to their website because someone I knew was getting partnered by them. And he said, here are your standards for getting partnered. One, you need at least 400 subs. Well, the partner channel only had 200 subs. You need 1,000 views a day. Well, they were getting less than 200 views a video. You know, they're like all the standards that you needed to get partnered, they didn't even meet themselves.
Yeah.
And it's basically like it's easy to come in and step up and start your own little network partnership channel or your partnership firm, which a lot of people try and fail. But it's because you're making money off the work of others.
Oh, exactly, yeah. And like, don't get me wrong, I would love some of the benefits that partners get. Now, I'm not talking about YouTube money. I'm talking about, like, I would love to have my own thumbnails for videos. I'd love to, like, the thumbnails are such a big thing. Because I just think it makes your video look so much more professional. Yes,
and that's the thing. Once you get a partnership, you'll notice, I notice a lot of my friends who are partnered, and they'll say, once you get that partnership, you start the banner, the thumbnail, all those little things, the scheduled uploader. It makes your channel more professional, so people think they know what they're getting, so your subs will exponentially increase from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, would you like to click on a video that's just, showing a piece of the gameplay, or would you like to show it with a picture on there, maybe boobs even, and the score, the game, the whatever? And plus, my favorite thing is, imagine how many troll videos you can do if you had thumbnails.
Oh yeah, it'd be so good. Like, but like, even if a partner came to me, and I don't expect them to, but I'm just saying if they did, and it was like all they offered me was, okay, we can give you the banner and the thumbnail or whatever until you get bigger, I'd be like, I'd take the hand of them. I'd be like, that's so cool.
So what you're saying right now, if there's any networks out there right now, they were like, partner this man.
Oh well, no, I don't want to. I just want to go like and see, like, you see, I don't want to seem like my main goal on YouTube is to be a partner or to like go on the whole money aspect of it. I just want to make my videos
as good. Extremely hard to believe because you've already tried giving away a Dazzle in this.
You gave away my Dazzle for me. I do not care about my Dazzle.
Away your whose Dazzle is it?
It's my Dazzle, but you give it away.
Yeah, also.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're getting dragged off the point. But I don't want to seem like. I just want my videos to be as good looking as possible, to provide the most entertainment, and I think that there is a lot of partnership perks that allow people to do that.
Oh yes, you can.
Or even we could even drag it back. I wish YouTube would just open thumbnails for all people and not just have it for partners.
I honestly, someday, I don't see why they don't, but someday I think they will. Because why is something like simple as a thumbnail only a partnership perk?
You know? I don't. Okay, well, I'll put it in your position. If you were like browsing YouTube, just say you went to the YouTube homepage and you were kind of flicking down through all the videos. Sometimes a good thumbnail does stand out. You might click on that video ahead of the hundreds of others there. So
yes, but at the same time,
it makes you. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut across.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying it makes your franchise stand out a bit. That if you can always have the same kind of thumbnail, relatively speaking, looking.
Well, to be honest, thumbnails, if you put work into a thumbnail or have a nice thumbnail, shouldn't you, that's part of the content, the overall content of the channel, so shouldn't you deserve to possibly have more people click on your video? Because people are already seeing that. Obviously, if you put the, let's say everyone had the right to use thumbnails, their own custom thumbnails. If you put more work into your thumbnail than anyone else, doesn't that warrant more clicks on your video, more people looking at your video? Because that's the way I see it. It's like, I'm not going to like someone's video if they don't take the time themselves to show pride in it and like it themselves. You know, when you ask me to like your video for say, if you are slopping it together and it's crap and it's just horrible in every way, shape, or form, if you don't even have pride in it, then why should I?
Yeah, exactly. It's like literally like, okay, I made a half-hour effort at this. Please like my video. I'm like, well, you technically don't really like your video, so why should I like it? Yeah, I understand what you're saying. That's a really good point, actually.